Hello, and welcome to. Oh, that's a bit better. Oh, now it's too dark. Ah, ah. The moon is conjunct Uranus, coming up to conjunct Uranus, and nothing might feel right today. Like I've just turned myself into darkness now, because that other one was just too bright. Anyway, here we go. All right, a little bit late because my tech wouldn't work. So this is going to be one of those days where things just might not gel right today. All right, and now I can't read my book. Hang on a minute. All right. Oh my gosh, now I've dropped my book. Is this how your day has started? All right, so we have, like I said, the moon is moving towards Uranus all day today. So the moon is in Taurus, all right? So we've got comfort, security, values. Good morning, Alicia. How are you? Um, and, you know, oh, stop. All right. So expect the unexpected today. If that's the biggest one I can give you, expect the unexpected. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Deborah. See, I love it now my computer's work or but I don't know, I think it's something to do with the speed at which I'm getting my internet. Because look, now everybody's just jumping in. Good morning, Jane. Good morning, Louise. Oh, see, this is nice. I can see you guys in real time and genuinely thank you for being here. Nice to see you all. If I was with you, I would give you all hugs. All right. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling better. Still a little bit of a lag of whatever it was that we had, but definitely feeling 100% better. All right, I have got a page full of scrolls here, I swear. All right, because now the sun is in Gemini, all right? It's like 5 degrees in or something. What is it? It's at 5 degrees in now of Gemini. So I haven't really been able to speak to you guys much. But anyway, we are in a place where for the next month at least, we are acting um, from our cognitive place, all right? Sun in Gemini being ruled by Mercury, currently in Taurus, but at 10:50 today, Mercury does move into Gemini. All right, so if you have just been like lagging a little bit behind or just very stubborn in your thoughts, maybe you're just like, I don't want to do that because I just don't want to be uncomfortable. All right, then maybe or you were very grounded, logical, and stoic, and weren't able to think outside that box. Then when Mercury moves into Gemini today, those ideas just might broaden a little bit. Mercury has then got the ability to think in two different trains of thought at the same time. So let him stand on that fence and just observe everything that you can. All right, so now around 11:30, Mercury, the moon does oppose Lilith. All right, and then as soon as it opposes Lilith, it starts to conjunct Mercury. Okay, so just sort of think into this, all right? So Lilith is over there in Scorpio, and she's like, don't you forget all of these things that you have maybe hidden because they were uncomfortable. Mercury in Taurus is like, I just want comfort and security. And Lilith is over here going, yeah, but don't forget the shit that you've brushed under the carpet because it still exists, all right? It needs to be dealt with. All right, so the moon does that. Okay, Lilith, I will acknowledge these things that I may have brushed under the carpet. And then as soon as that happens, the moon starts to conjunct Mercury. All right, so then we get this emotional connection that sits in with our thoughts. Okay, so again with the unpredictable thoughts today, but then it just continues on its way until we get to 7 p.m. when the moon is then trine the south node. It's not talking to the north node, because when we have the moon talking to the nodes, because they're in different places, all right? So one's generally trine, which is a larger orb, and then the other one is sextile, which is a shorter orb. So at 7 o'clock, The moon is trine, all right, so harmonious. The south node, the things that we need to let go of in Virgo, being ruled by Mercury, which is health, well-being, service to yourself and others. How our health, our well-being. So, and animals, could be animals as well. But so that's at 7 o'clock. So you can see how our thoughts change. We acknowledge things. We allow those feelings to blend with our thoughts, and then we release. All right. So we could have a very sort of interesting day like that. Now, tomorrow is the new moon. Um, Good morning, Kath. Good morning, Barbara. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock, we do have the new moon in Gemini. So again, a very cognitive place. But when Mercury moves into Gemini, we are going to be able to function. We are going to be able to deal with all of the pressures and and um, and the pressures that are on us. We will be able to find the thoughts required to deal with the issues at hand. Couldn't think of the right word. There is a very specific word. My brain just couldn't find it. All right. So I'm just going to read the words actually. So they are a little bit different to what I ended up typing. But in the next few days, it's all about making you feel everything. All right. So the moon, like I said, moves. Oh no, a moon moves into Gemini tomorrow morning at 3:20 a.m. All right, and that new moon's at 1 p.m. So from now until tomorrow morning, the moon is asking us to feel into our experience so that when we're planting those new moon intentions at 1 p.m. tomorrow or after that or whatever, whenever you choose to do it, you have I'm aware of these things. I want to plant new fruit and vegetables. I don't like zucchinis anymore. I don't like eggplants anymore. I want to plant, I don't know, sweet potatoes or carrots or whatever. We're going into winter, so I'm not picking any yummy tomatoes and cucumbers because they're summer fruits and we don't have those anymore. But you know what I'm saying. All right, this is a time where you can acknowledge the thoughts that you no longer want to think and take action and move towards a more authentic version of how you want your world to work. And obviously your world works from the inside first. If you don't have those systems and processes working here, then you need to find the assistance to make sure that you can see them working in that outside world. All right, so it's all about making you feel so you know what to plant and what weeds to pull tomorrow in the new moon. You are in charge of yourself now. No one is coming to save you. The pennies may be dropping all around you, especially when Mercury moves into Gemini and puts his supersuit on. But we will be firmly planning in our brains for the next few weeks. So get comfortable. And with Hygeia, who's also in Gemini now, we will be getting these hallowed halls of our minds super cleaned up again and nice and squeaky and shiny. All right. Because, Hygeia is in Gemini until the 1st of September. All right. So this is a great time for us to be talking about health, especially where it comes to your mental health, all right, and observing these negative, old patterns of conversation that we have in our brains. Mercury is going to be completely turned on at 10:50, and he's in his realm, he's in his element, and he's going to be able to, walk around there and, so, oh, I don't like that thought, I don't like that thought, or, like I said, the acknowledgement of the things that we need to let go of, because we lift the carpet where we've hidden everything and go, oh yeah, okay, I need to deal with that. All right. So, and with Hygeia in Gemini, it might be a great time for you to go and, I don't know, counseling, therapy, any modality, any spiritual modality that is going to help you release the burdens of your mind. So, wow, that was pretty full on, wasn't it? All right. What else have we got? All right. So in the coming week, I am still going day by day, but I am showing up. All right. So now we also have on Friday, so the mercurial theme continues when on Friday we have that Mercury Cazimi at 9 degrees of Gemini, and that's at 2:12 p.m. on Friday. So, the thoughts that you're thinking now and the actions that you're taking now, the new moon in Gemini is a bonus. It's just leading us in. So that's a Tuesday bonus for the big event, which is really Friday's Cazimi. So I love that for everyone really. So really take this time to investigate your thoughts, write things down. Good morning, Sean. So yeah, write these things down. If you're just paying attention, because like I said, cognitive month, you need to be paying attention to what your brain is actually. We could be all la 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 on the outside, but we mask our true feelings very very well because they're uncomfortable and we don't want to feel them. So. Um, okay, so if I've just left Wednesday's page open. I have written notes for the week, I just haven't written the words. And for Wednesday, I've written, when all is said and done, shit is getting realer than real. So like, and then the moon moves into Cancer on Thursday, so we're going to be feeling it even more. So yeah, I'm going to close my book now because I just think that we all just need to be very, very aware that the feelings that we're feeling are being shown to us because we need to change those foundational beliefs that we have, that stinking thinking that we can still, generate. And the stinking thinking. Hygeia's got her mop and bucket. She's got her, bottle of organic room cleaner, and she's doing her thing. So up until from now till September, even just the fact that Hygeia is in Gemini, it's a great time for us to be working on those negative thoughts that can sometimes hide very successfully and come up at times when we really want bravery and we get doubt. So they're the things that we're going to be working on. All right, so I was going to draw a Dreamweaver, but they're saying no. Okay, I'm going to draw a You Can Heal Your Life. That was very much a no. Wrong card. Look at Scorpio cards. Ooh. I was having a little think there when I was talking about Mercury moving into Gemini, and it's nothing like it, but the fact that Gemini is curious and will investigate the library in a similar way to where Mercury in Scorpio has his private investigator's hat on. All right, you might have shelf elf moments, or maybe you might be drawn to specific text, or a specific podcast or a song. So maybe those psychic audio factors are going to kick in for you, and you might hear what the universe is trying to tell you through those type of things. So. Alright, what card is going to give us what we need? Oh, very chunky. This one here. Take off your mask. Good morning, Sally. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And it's exactly what we were just sort of what we were saying. Like Mercury and that moon lifting up the carpet when Lilith is like, these are the things that you've hidden, lovely. You need to take off this mask and have a look at what these real thoughts are, so that you can be who you're supposed to be, rather than the statements of the past that are no longer relevant for you. All right, so stop trying to appear different to who you really are. It's time to take off the mask and be the real you. You cannot get the love and attention you are craving by pretending to be someone that you are not. Why are you so afraid to be honest with yourself and others? Do you feel like that you will lose friends and opportunities by showing others your imperfections, fears, and vulnerabilities? Are you constantly doing things to please others, even if doing this does not work for you? This card indicates that you need time to get to know yourself and what is important in your life. You will know that you are evolving when other people's judgments are no longer of impact to you. I love that. You have an incredible talent. Believe in yourself. Don't hide your greatness because others feel envious or resentful. Remember, every great leader had people who loved them and believed in them, as well as those who doubted and disliked. So, I love that one. So that's pretty much. Let me just have a quick squeeze over here. Come on, buttons. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. You know, that moon in Taurus, it's gonna come up. Yeah, it's already starting to conjunct. Actually, you know what? One in the sky that I haven't even started speaking about is Venus is coming up to conjunct um, Chiron. You know, that's only 6 degrees apart. You know, so all of these, you know, Venus in Aries still being a bit of a warrior. Actually, I think at the end of the week, I even wrote that, you know, by the end of the week, with Venus coming up closer to Chiron, she realizes that she has to take off that armor. I don't know if you remember the last time we were talking, isn't it beautiful? We were talking about Venus understanding the importance of having lamb's wool lining on the inside of her armor. You know, she might be in Aries and she might be tough, but, you know, there comes a point where, you know, in order to heal any of those wounds that she might have gotten while she was in battle in Aries, she has to take off that armor and let herself be tended to. So, you know, maybe these are the words that are going to help you. You know, the allow yourself to be vulnerable so that you can, you know, really identify what those wounds are that are being hidden under all the armor and the barriers that you have got put up, maybe with certain people, maybe with certain situations. So, oh, that was a long one. That was a really long one. I definitely feel 180% better today. Way, way better than what I did. So I hope you all have an amazing day. And yeah, so by the time you wake up tomorrow, the moon will be in Gemini, but the new moon is not until 1. All right, so you've got a lot of time, you know, between now and 1 o'clock tomorrow to just really think about, you know, where can I take my mask off? What are these uncomfortable feelings that I am just shoving under the carpet? You know, you're going to walk into your mental landscape and trip over the lump in the carpet. You need to clear that, you know. And like I said, Hygeia is here to help. And we've all got this, ladies. We've all got this. All right, I love you all. Mwah. See ya.